Okay, I've already uploaded for this week, but if you'd noticed that when I was doing my weigh-in, I was more than a little annoyed because I'd gained £3, and I knew that it was because of build-up of doing my abs to get rid of this overhang, which if you've seen my last one, which I did today, you'll see why. So basically, I've realised that you can actually add up to £8 to £10 while building up your stomach and building up and toning up your muscles. And of course, with all the work I've been doing around cardio and the weights and everything else, I'm not just toning up this area, I'm toning up biceps, triceps and back muscles as well with the weights. So what I've realised is that I can't go on the scales every day now, because now it's not going to be showing anything gone, it's going to be now showing muscle build-up, which is going to come up on the scales, which is going to wind me up, as you would have seen it wound me up today. So basically, the reason why I'm sitting here in my underwear, pretty much, is because I now need to start doing my measurements and not stepping on the scales every day. So what I want to do is I want to get my measurements with you, put them in here on my calendar so that I know which day I'll put it into, and be able to progress how much I'm losing while toning up without having to get on the scales, because the scales aren't going to show loss, they're going to show muscle build-up. So what I'm going to have to do now is show you how to do this. Right, so first things first, we want to do the bust, which is this way. Wait, alright, we'll do it this way. Okay, so what we want to do, let me look in the mirror, make sure I've got it up. Okay, so this is where the one is, and then you find the measurements on the bust. You pull it tight, but not too tight, just to show the measurements. Now, as you can see, it's going all the way around to the back, and I think this is where we are, which is stating 46 and a half. So 46 and a half bust. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting it in bust 46 inches. Okay, stomach now, or waist. So waist would be, let me find my doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Okay, and now we do the waist. So basically, make sure that's around the right way. Balls. Okay. Make sure that's round tight. Got my one. And I'm going to just have a look in the mirror so that I can see what I'm doing, which is why I brought you into the bedroom with me, so that I can, so it looks like this. So it's pulled tight but not too tight, and then you find the edge, pull it off, and that would be 33 and a half, because it's between the 33 and the 34 on the large line. So what's that? 33 and a half waist. So waist 43 and a half inches. And then we want to do hips. So the hips you're doing it the same way. Yeah. Okay, so the hips, I need the mirror again so that I can see, because that's not right. It's not right because I've got it upside, I've got it on the centimetres bit, and I've just done it again. This is the part we want it on. So move it round onto the hips, where your hips are aligned all the way around. Oh, I can't see over my breasts, so I need to do this in the mirror. Okay, so again, it's tight around the hip area, and we'll see what this is reading. 48.5 inches. So, hips, 48.5 inches. So that was bust 46, waist 43.5, hips 48.5. Wow, my hips are the biggest. My hips are huge. So yeah, okay, right, now that I've got that, I can now start using
You have received a new WhatsApp message.
Sorry about that. So now that I've got that done, I'm going to start using this every week. I doubt that there's going to be much of a difference in inches lost from any of these three areas, which I'm trying to still get down. But it's the only way that I can do now, because the scales aren't going to work for finding out how much I've lost while I'm building up muscle. So this is the only way I can do it. So I don't think I'm going to be vlogging every week now, because I don't think there's going to be much chance. But on Monday I will weigh myself again using the measurements and see whether or not there's any difference. But I'm not holding out hope that I'm going to be doing anything next week posting, which is why I've given you 2 updates today. Because now obviously we've moved into a second phase where I'm not losing the weight, or I'm going to try to using this, but I'm building up the muscle now, so it's all about muscle enhancing. So I've got my measurements now, I've put them into my phone, I know what they're going to be on the day that I've done them. I'm going to keep on track of them every week and see whether or not I'm still losing weight while I build up the muscle, and then I will have a better view of being able to know what I'm losing, how much I've built up by using the scales, and how many pounds go up on the scales still every week, to find out whether or not how much I've built up my muscles every week. So that's the part I'm on now. So thank you for sticking with me. I love you to pieces. Bye.